Good evening to everyone. I believe you are all doing good. So we have a day to two, Mr. Emmanuel and Madam Joy. Very good. So we are going to have a test. The reason I've joined some of you, and I'm expecting 2 more to join, because I want to test you to see whether you are ready for exams, yes or no. So far, many of you are ready for exams, okay? But today we will know whether you are ready for exams or not. Good evening, Osa Gold. Good evening. So I was just teaching 2 minutes ago on TikTok. I just closed right now. Peter Isioma, good evening. Blessings Sabota, good evening. Where no day carry last TV. Good evening. Okay, so guys, we are going to start the quiz in just some few minutes. Okay, just some few minutes, just 1 minute time. Okay, we are waiting just for 1 minute for few people to join, and then we are good to go. So this is how we are going to have our test today. We have 1, 2, 3 people on the screen here who we are going to put on the, let me say, to the test to see how they are going to perform. Okay, Ojebo Maria, 1 month class. You want to join just for 1 month? Send me a message on WhatsApp, okay? When I finish teaching, I will let you know. Peter Isioma, I can't join you now because it is only for those that I've sent the link to. Also, Peter Isioma, if you join the private classes, yes or no? Let me know. Okay. You just join the private classes. Good evening, Oloye. Okay, so we are starting. This is how we are going to do the quiz today. The people that I have joined, each one will answer 5 questions. Okay, each one will answer 5 questions. So in just 20 seconds, we are going to start. So the first person who will start answering the question will be Madam Joy. After Madam Joy answers 5 questions, we are going to have Mr. Wajdi. After Mr. Wajdi, a day to 2. Very good. Okay, so 10 seconds. So Wari non-day carry last TV. Yes, someone can join also to prepare them for exams. Yeah, you can join, of course. I'll just have to take you through the things that are difficult for you or that you need to understand more. Okay, so take the number, send me a message. Okay, later we will talk about it. Okay, God bless you. So we are starting. Let's pray. Okay, Father, we thank you. We pray for your help, understanding, wisdom, grace, and mercy. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Okay, so we are going to start the quiz. And Madam Joy, you are going to start answering the question. Madam Joy, this is what you are going to do. I will read the question. You will answer, and you tell me why you chose the answer. Because I remember every question and every theory, I explained why the answer is vero or falso. So, Ola, you are welcome. Mute yourself for us. So after a day to two, Ola will be answering the questions. Okay, Ola? Okay, so we are starting. La luce circolare gialla. Ola, if I hear another noise, I will remove you. Good. If I hear another one, I will remove you. Okay. So number one, la luce circolare gialla lampeggiante tipo A di figura invita a moderare la velocità. So, Madam Joy, what is the answer and why will you choose that answer?
Vero.
Okay, why? Why is the answer Vero?
Because you can slow down when there is a yellow light like this on the traffic. So you have to slow down so that you no go and meet the red light, or you do a speed to cross the road on time, so that the traffic red light will not meet you on the
Okay,
traffic.
excellent. The explanation is okay. So the answer, of course, it is Vero because it says um, the flashing yellow circle light type A in the figure invites you to moderate your speed. It is Vera. Why? Because the yellow simply means the red is about to be on. Okay. So the explanation you gave is correct. That is perfect. So the number two, still it is you. Okay. Number two. Il segnale raffigurato preavvisa a destra un passaggio a livello senza barriere. And the answer is, for those that are watching, you can also
Vero.
write it in the comment section. Okay, Madam Joyce says Vero. Why is the answer Vero? Me, I don't understand, so tell me.
Okay. The reason why I say Vero is that because in the first direction, you can meet because the thing is not that show. You can meet a train station there where train can easily pass. So
Uh-huh.
that's why I say Vero.
Okay. Now you are saying it is Vero. Okay. Now let's try another person. Let's see, Mr. Washdi. What is the answer of the number two, and why will you choose that answer?
All right, the number two is false, not Vero. And the reason why it is
Why?
false, he said, il segnale raffigurato preavvisa a destra un passaggio a livello senza barriere. Now he is telling you that on your right, that there is a passaggio a livello without barrier, and which is not. On your right, what you have on your right is centro stazione, not senza barriere. So that is why it is false.
Okay, good. So the explanation that Mr. Manuel gave is more accurate, and that is the right answer also. So the answer is falso because the question says this sign warns us of the crossing of the train line without barriers on the right side. It is falso. Why? Because on the right side we have train station in the city, in the center of the city. So that's why the answer is falso. Okay, very good. Madam Joy, the next one, number three. Il segnale raffigurato indica un'area di parcheggio e può essere integrato con un pannello che indica l'orario e le tariffe.
Vero.
Why?
Because this peace sign it shows that when you see this peace sign, you can easily see a parking space there, and also you can easily see under it or top of the P. They can easily write the time you can park and the time you cannot also park there. So that's why I say Pharaoh.
Okay, very good, Madam Joy. I like the explanation. So you got it right. That is correct. Because the question says, this sign indicates a parking area. Okay. And it can be integrated with a panel indicating the timetable and when to park, the time that you can park there. So it is, of course, vero. They can add a pannello integrativo to it to specify exactly when you can park. Okay, so it is correct. So the 3 is absolutely vero. Well done. Number 4. La manovra di sorpasso non va effettuata se la carreggiata non è sufficientemente larga. So what's the answer?
Also,
Why is the answer false?
he say in the road, he said to pass. If the road is not wide enough that you cannot pass someone. I don't know if
You
I
cannot
don't
do
know.
overtaking. It says you
You
cannot do
cannot do overtake. That you cannot do overtake if the road is not wide. So why I
wide.
say faster is that because if at all the road is not wide, because it's going to be what is if it's the sensor unico, you can do so pass, so
Mhm.
you can do overtaking. So that's why I say fast. So
Okay, correct. The answer is false, and also I like the explanation because he says the overtaking maneuver can be done
No,
if
the
the
answer is
roadway.
vero. The answer is vero, not
Yeah,
falso.
yeah,
It is
I'm coming.
vero.
I'm coming. The answer is not false, so it is vero, just as she said. He says overtaking maneuver must be performed if the roadway is not wide enough. So of course it is correct. It is vero because if the road is not wide enough, there is no way you can do that overtaking. So it will not be even allowed. Okay. So Madam Joy, that is absolutely correct. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for the correction. It's not easy. Number 5. Il segnale raffigurato precede un segnale di direzione obbligatoria a sinistra. So, Madam Joy, this is your last question. What is the answer here and why?
vero,
Why?
because this sign is a obligo sign. And this sign now, it shows that this is only when you get to this junction, this is only direction you can turn to. You cannot go straight except you use this the arrow sign.
Okay, so the number 5, of course, it is vero. It says this sign precede the obligation to turn to your left sign. It is vero because the reason is because this one is alerting you to turn to the left. Okay, so it comes before the real sign which says turn to your left. So that's why the 5 is vero. Correct. Good. Now is Mr. Wajdi. Mr. Wajdi. Okay, so Mr. Wajdi, you'll be starting with the number 6. Well done, Madam Joy. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada sul quale l'aderenza del veicolo può diminuire.
It is vero.
Why is the answer vero?
So the reason why the answer is vero because it says the sign show once of a stretch of road where the vehicle's grip may decrease because of the the what's it called? The
The
water that
rocks.
was, yes, yeah, the rust. I mean, sorry, the rust. So that is why the answer is zero.
Okay, very good. So the six, of course, it is Vero, because he said this sign warns us of the road where vehicles' grip may decrease. It is Vero because when there are many little rocks or smaller rocks on the surface of the road, it can make you lose grip, okay, of your wheels on the road. So that's why the six is Vero. Well done, Mr. Wasdi. Now, number seven, Mr. Wasdi. Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica che il segnale al quale è abbinato vale tutti i giorni, ma solo nelle ore indicate. So what is the answer?
The answer is false.
Why?
So the reason it is because he says that the supplementary panel shows indicate that the signal it is associated with a value which every day, but it is not. I will just how can I really explain that? But the answer is false because
Mhm.
it does not ma solo nella ore indicata. It says, but only it only validates for the time which is indicate on this place in the morning,
Okay, let me
but
help you
it
here.
is not. All right, thank you.
What you are saying is correct partially because the reason why the answer is false is just because of one word they use. And this is the word. Vale tutti i giorni. Tutti i giorni means every day. Meanwhile, it is valid only on working days, Monday to Friday. Okay, so this is the only reason why the answer of the question is, of course, false. Okay, ci siamo, Mr. Wasdi?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay, very good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, let's proceed with the number 8. Tutte le strade Su tutte le strade sono vietati gli avvisatori acustici, clacson, trombe. The answer is?
Fast.
Why is the answer falso?
So it says the on is prohibited in all road, which is not. So that is
Okay,
why the answer is
so
false.
where my question to you is, your answer you are giving, you said it's false, no?
It is only, yes, it is the on is only prohibited
Uh-huh,
when you are close to a hospital,
uh-huh.
you are close to um, the magistrate court, and also when
Uh-huh.
you are close to school.
Schools. Very
Yeah.
good. Excellent. Okay, I like the explanation you are giving. You people can teach you, eh? Very good. I like that. Let's proceed to the next one, number 9. Gli specchi retrovisori centrali e laterali di un autoveicolo devono essere regolati dopo che è stata regolata la posizione del sedile di guida. Talk to me.
It is very.
Why?
So it says the central and the side rear view mirrors of a
Mhm.
motor vehicle must be adjusted after the driver's seat position has been adjusted. Yes, because as soon as you step into the car, the first thing you need to do is to adjust your seat. Then after that, you will now adjust the rear view mirror. So that is
Okay,
why it
excellent.
says dopo. Yeah.
Very good. So that's why the 9 is very good. Yeah, that is correct because it says the center and the side back view mirror of the vehicle must be adjusted after the driver seat's position has been adjusted first. So it is correct because if you adjust first the mirror and then you go and adjust the seat, you will have to go and adjust the mirror again because it is the position of your seat that will determine the directions that you and how you must adjust the back view mirror in the center of the vehicle and the mirrors on the left and the right side of your vehicle. So that's what the 9 is very good. Last question for Mr. Wajdi. Number 10, Mr. Wajdi, talk to me. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un incrocio in cui il conducente ha l'obbligo di fermarsi e dare precedenza ai veicoli provenienti da destra.
The answer is false because on this road, you are on the bigger road, on of which you have right over the car that is coming on the little road. And he's telling you here that you will have to give precedence to this car. He even said that it is a mandatory for you to stop, on of which it is not. So that is why the answer is false.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, it is false because he said this sign indicates a crossroad where the driver is required to stop, which is not true, and to give way to vehicles coming from the right. Absolutely false. So why? Is because if you are in the middle, you are on the big road. So you actually have the right of precedence. Okay, so well done, Mr. Wasdi. I like the explanation. Now, Mr. Wasdi, you are not done. Stay there. Please, what is the name of this sign? Talk to me. Mr. Wasdi, what is the name of this sign?
Diritto di precedenza.
It is not the
I've
rito di
forgotten.
precedenza.
I've actually forgotten, Tisha Maud. I can't remember right now.
I understand you. It is okay. It is okay. Okay. So, Edetutu, tell me the name of this sign. Edetutu, so you unmute yourself.
Strada, this sign, strada minore. Is it
Sì,
strada minore?
buonanotte.
Strada minore a destra.
No,
That does not have the right of way.
no, that is a half truth. Half truth. So let me
Hey.
see. Madam Joy, please, what is the name of this sign?
This is a pericular sign. And this sign, you see it, strada statale. I'm not going to cut my tongue.
Okay, so Madam Joy, you made 2 mistakes here.
Okay.
This sign, first of all, it is in the city. Number 2, this sign, it is not pericolo. It is part of the sign of precedenza, rather. Part of the signs of precedenza.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the name of this sign is intersezione. Somebody says intersezione a T. This one is not intersezione a T. This one is intersezione con diritto di precedenza. Okay, intersezione con diritto di precedenza. Okay, very good. Very good. Let's proceed with the next question. So now, Madam Edetutu, you'll be the one answering the next 5 questions, okay?
Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
Okay, it's like your volume is super high. Number 11. Il limite massimo di velocità per un'autovettura nei centri abitati è sempre di 50 km orari.
It is not sempre. It is not always sempre. It is falso. Because there's also the characteristic which is 70.
Okay, so are you sure? So is that your final answer?
Yes, sir. It is my final answer. It is falso. It is not always 50. There's characteristics which is 70.
Okay, so the 11 is falso, is what you are saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is correct. It is falso because it says the maximum speed limit for a car in the city area is always 50. So the answer is falso because it is not always 50. It can be more, and sometimes it can even be less. Okay, so well done. That is perfectly well done. So the 11, of course, it is falso. Very good. Now, we are not finished yet. Edetutu, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
What is the what is the speed limit on the autostrada?
On the strada, it is 130. The characteristic is it is 150.
Okay, excellent. What is the speed limit on the tangenziale?
Okay, tangenziale. The tangenziale is the principale, if I'm right.
Tangenziale is divided into secondaria and principale.
Yeah, and that is it is 110. It does not have characteristics.
You're doing good. It's like you know more than the teacher. This thing is crazy.
I'm following your lead, sir.
Good, good. I like what you're doing. I like that. Okay, well done. Let's proceed with the number 12. Chi guida un veicolo senza motore con una concentrazione di alcol nel sangue superiore al limite stabilito non è soggetto ad alcuna sanzione. So what is the answer here?
The answer is false, sir. It says that someone that is driving a car without engine and with a concentration on alcohol, which is superior and limited stability, like the person is not sanctioned to anything, that they're not going to sanction the person, which is false. So even you are driving a bicycle on the road, you are driving a vehicle. So when you are when there's an alcohol in your blood and it is detected, you are going to be sanctioned for sure. And it is false.
Okay. Excellent. So the number 12, of course, it is false. So excellent. Because it says anyone who drives a vehicle with an engine with a blood alcohol concentration higher than the established limit is not subject to any, let me say, sanction or penalty. It is false because they will definitely sanction you. Okay, yeah, they will give you multa, and they can even do suspensione or let me say retiro of your driver license. So that's why the 12 is false. So excellent. That's good. 13. Bisogna usare maggiore prudenza nei confronti dei conducenti di veicoli adattati per persone diversamente abili.
The answer is vero. It says that you need to use great prudence when you're confronting a driver that is driving a car and the person is a disabled person. So you have to be careful. You have to be very careful, and you have to use caution when you are approaching that kind of person that is driving that the person disabled and is driving a car. That is what I'm trying to say, and it is vero.
Okay, excellent. That is correct. It's absolutely vero. I like that. So the explanation you gave also is correct, because it says you must use greater caution when you are driving towards vehicles which is driven by
By
disabled
a
people.
disabled person.
So it is very, because those disabled people are always considered as feeble people. Okay.
Person, yeah.
Yeah. So you always have to use more caution in their presence in order not to scare them or to cause any danger for them.
Yes,
So 13 is very excellent.
yes, sir.
14. Il segnale raffigurato consente ai autocarri di massa a pieno carico inferiore a 7 tonnellate di proseguire diritto.
The answer is fast. So it says this sign shown allow or any auto car, any truck that their mass is lesser. No, it's not fast. So fast. So it is lesser. It is
Well
very.
done.
It's allowed. Yeah, it said this question said that this sign should allow the truck that they are lesser than 7 tons to drive to the streets, to drive the Victor, which is very. It is only talking about truck that are superior to 7 tons that are not allowed to go to Luca, to go to Victor. So which is
Right.
very, sir.
Good. You are doing too good. You are doing too good. You are making me laugh all around the place, you know.
Thank you very much, sir.
Very good. Excellent. So,
Yeah.
guys, the answer she gave is correct. It is, of course, Vera, because it says, what is the question? Okay, because it says this sign allows autocarri which are heavier, which are less heavier than 7 tons to pass on this direction or to go straight. So the reason why the 14, the answer is Vero, is because if it is lesser than 7 tons, it can definitely go straight towards Luca. But if it is heavier than 7 tons, it cannot proceed straight. Yeah, it has to take the right side. Okay, so 14 is Vero. Excellent. The last one for you, Edetutu, which is the 15. Durante le operazioni di presegnalazione con il segnale mobile di pericolo, il conducente deve indossare il giubbotto ad alta visibilità. Alta visibilità. Ok, anche se si trova sulle corsie di emergenza o sulle piazzole di sosta. And the answer is?
Firstly, let me read the question before I can give an answer. It said during the operation of pre-signal with sign of mobile the pericolo, the triangular this thing. The driver must wear the giubbotto, like the dark cloth that they used to wear to make a visibility. And also and also if it's around the is found on the road of emergency or sulla piazzola di sosta. Yeah, it's very rough. I would say it's very rough, sir. You have to also wear the cloth to alert the driver coming. That's
Yeah, to make yourself visible. Yeah, it is absolutely correct, because whenever you see questions like this, okay, referring you to wearing giubbotto at alta visibilità. Okay, just to make yourself visible, the answer is
make it. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So the answer is Vero. So far as it's just to make you also very, very visible. And it is also for your safety.
Yeah. In case maybe the person is about to bring the triangular sign out of the cars, the person should already wear that giubbotto before coming down from this car. I think, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is how it is.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
So
thank you.
15 is Vero. Well done. Okay, so now for the number 16, we are going to have Ola. Ola, you're going to answer from the 16, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. So the Question says, le sospensioni di un veicolo a motore non entrano in funzione su strada rettilinea. So what is the answer?
Sospensione di un veicolo a motore non entrano in funzione su rettilinea. Vero.
Why is the answer vero, Mr. Ola? Why do you think it's vero?
Le sospensioni di un veicolo a motore. He said a suspension of an engine of motor. Yeah, motor engine, sorry. Entrano in funzione sulla strada rettilinea. It answers this rectilinear, I don't really understand. Let me come through.
Okay, let me explain everything for you here. So the number 16 is not vero, it is false in the first place. Why? Because it says the suspension of an engine vehicle does not come into operation on a straight road. So it is false because it doesn't matter the road, suspensions always work. So far as the vehicle is circulating, the suspensions always work. Do you understand me?
Okay, sir.
Okay, very good. Please, if there is noise on your side, you have to mute yourself, okay? When I finish reading, answer. Thank you very much. Okay, let's proceed with the number 17. Secondo le norme di precedenza dell'incrocio rappresentato in figura, il veicolo R passa per primo. Mr. Ola, talk to me. What is the answer here? Yeah, remember to unmute yourself to answer.
Veicolo R falso, no?
Allora, I'm going to mute you. Okay, so the answer is not falso, it is vero. Now, why is the answer vero? It is vero because it says, according to the rules of precedence, at this intersection, vehicle R, which is the R or the red car, passes first. Now, according to this intersection and the law of intersection of precedence, the right side of the red is free. So the red is the first vehicle to cross. The second will be the yellow, and the last one will be the blue. So that's why the 17. This is a simple vero. Well done, Elizabeth. It is vero. Okay, it's a very simple question. Mr. Ola, try to be concentrated. It's like you're a little bit distracted. Keep your concentration here. Don't keep it anywhere. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, very good. Very good. Wajdi, I got your message. Well done. I understand you. Very good. Okay, so now let's proceed with the number 18. L'uso dei indicatori di direzione è necessario per segnalare l'intenzione di parcheggiare sul margine sinistro di una strada a senso unico. Talk to me. What is the answer here? Okay, Mr. Ola, he accidentally went out. So, Mr. Emmanuel, what is the answer of the number 18?
The answer is vero.
Why?
It says that the use of direction indicators is required to signal the intention to park on the left edge of a one-way street. So it's telling you that it is necessary for you, sorry, to use the indicator direction of which is of the light. If you are on a senso unico, in terms of if your intention is to park on the left, you must use your indicator signal.
Light. Yeah.
Light.
Okay. So we have concluded that the answer is Vero. Is that right? Yeah, Mr. Wajdi. You have concluded that the answer is Vero. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that is correct. It is Vero because you must use the travigator, okay, in order to indicate also to the vehicles behind you that your intention is to turn to the left, okay, because you want to park your vehicle. Okay, now the indication can be either to the left or to the right. It can be any. Okay, so 18 is absolutely Vero. Very good. Now we are going to do things a little bit differently from this side. Madam Edetutu, what is the name of this sign?
This sign is the theater the transito.
Okay,
No,
well done.
is it the theater or senso unico?
Yeah. So which one are you using? Which one are you using?
Divieto di transito.
Choose one. What is the name of this
It
sign?
is senso vietato, sir.
It is wrong. It is not senso vietato. Madam Joy.
It is divieto di transito.
See. Madam Joy, what is the name of this sign?
Divieto.
Divieto of what?
Entrato. Entrare.
No, it is not divieto di entrare.
That is
Okay.
this road. You cannot drive on this road. You cannot
Okay.
pass through this road.
Very good. Divieto di transito.
Sì, divieto di transito.
I got it. Oh, I got it.
Okay, very good. That is correct. So it is divieto di transito. So Madam Joy, so what is the answer of the 19? Il segnale raffigurato è un segnale di pericolo. So Madam Joy, is that correct? Is the answer vero or wrong? Like, what is the answer? Is it vero or falso?
Secondo me è falso.
Why?
Because it didn't show it's pericolo. Say, because this sign is no sign of pericolo. It's only sign of divieto.
Perfect. That is it. It is a sign of divieto. It is not pericolo. So that's why the answer is falso. Correct. Very good. Well done. Okay. Now, number 20, Mr. Wajdi. Il segnale raffigurato indica che la linea ferroviaria ha più di un binario. What is the answer?
The answer is Vero.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Mr. Wajdi, be careful. Are you sure?
In fact, with gun on my head, I'm sure it's Vero.
Very good. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Wajdi, let's see the question too. He says, il segnale raffigurato indica che la linea ferroviaria ha più di un binario. So that is
the answer is Vero.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Are you asking me to explain or?
No, it's correct. It is Vero.
Okay. All right.
So now I want you to explain why it is Vero. The answer is correct. It is Vero. But why? Let us understand, because we don't know. Me, I don't know.
So the reason why it's Vero, it is because according to what he's saying, that the sign that is shown here indicates that the railway line has more than one track, and of which the which is this barrier, what was seen here is more than one. And if it is more than one, that shows that we have two tracks. So if you see it two like this, it tells you that there is another track of train ahead of you. So that is why it
Okay,
is there. He said,
very
yeah,
good.
I pew the in binario.
Yeah. Okay. So can there be 5 binario crossing there if you see the sign?
No,
Why not?
because it is, oh, sorry, yes, there can be
Good.
more than two, but I don't know if we can have
Excellent.
five.
So it can be 5, it can be 10, it can be 30, it can be 1,000. So that is correct. Okay. Because it says more than più di un binario, more than one. So more than one, it can be 10, it can be 40. Okay. It can be 5. So the 20 is, of course, absolutely zero. Well done. Okay. Let's proceed with the next one. 21. A day to 2, you're going to answer the 21. Durante la fermata, il conducente, se si allontana, deve lasciare il veicolo con il motore acceso. Talk to me. What is the answer?
It is fast, so it says that during fermata. See, fermata is C. Your car you have to be acceso. It said during fermata, il conducente se deve. I don't even know what I'm saying. During fermata, as in during stopping, the driver se si allontana, you cannot allontana, deve lasciare il veicolo con il motore acceso. It's when during the stopping, the driver have to be far from his car
Very
and he
good.
should leave his car on,
Yeah.
which is fast. So you cannot fermata and leave your car or like leave it for a long time and you have to on it down, which
Good.
is fast. So
Simple. That is exactly why the answer is false, actually.
I need to be reading before I answer. This thing is really affecting me always when I'm doing
Yeah,
my
you
quiz.
just have to read it piano. You know,
Thank you,
here
sir.
you are not in haste. What matters, you get it right. And in order to remember are the exams. Because
Yeah,
these are just the questions of the exams. This is just what it is.
that's it. I'm
Okay.
always nervous.
Yeah. But it's good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Madam Joy, you are going to answer the next one. Madam Joy, dovendo attraversare l'incrocio rappresentato in figura, i veicoli devono transitare nel seguente ordine: E, C, M. Talk to me. What is the answer?
Vero.
Why are you so sure that it is vero?
If the yellow car go, followed by the red, followed by the blue will be the one to go last.
Why must the yellow be first? I don't understand. Talk to me.
Because they are destra e libero.
Oh, perfect. That is correct. I like that. Excellent. The 22 is, of course, vero, because it says when crossing this intersection, the vehicles will pass in this order: A, G, M. It is vero because the A will go first, for the right side is free. And the second will be the G, which is the red, and the last one will be the blue, which is the M. So 22 is absolutely vero. Excellent. Wajdi, la patente di categoria A2 può essere conseguita da chi ha almeno 20 anni di età. So 23, the answer is?
It is false.
Why?
So he's telling you, he says that the Patente a due
Uh-huh.
can be you can apply for it at the age of 20, which is not. You can only apply for it at the age of 24. So that's why the answer is false.
Oh, somebody has been learning here. Very good. Very good. I like that. So the answer, of course, it is falso because it says at the category adue, license can be obtained by anyone who is at least 20 years old. It is falso, okay, because it's not by anyone who is at least 20 years old. So 23 is absolutely falso. Excellent. 24, we are going to have a date to do 24. Non esistono specifici stivali ad uso motociclistico, pertanto è bene utilizzare calzature robuste del tipo utilizzato per caccia, pesca o alpinismo. So 24, a day to 2 was the answer.
It said non-existing specific stivali that uso motociclette. I think to use the one. This question is talking about the hand glove for the motociclistico. And
It's
you
not the
said that
hand glove. It's not the hand glove. It's talking about the shoes.
No.
or the
Talking about
jacket.
the boot.
Is it the jacket?
Not the shoes. The
The
shoes.
boot, the
The
shoes.
shoes, okay. It says
Yeah.
you should not use the specific one for the motorcycle. Pertanto is just like solo or only, like
Let me show you
only the
something.
better utilization is you use the one
I'm coming.
for.
Let me show you something. I want to show you something that will help everybody watching here. There are some tricks in the questions
Yes, sir.
that I don't really teach it. It's just once in a while I bring one up. Okay. For instance, this question, the answer is in the beginning of the question. So this is the answer. It says, non esistono specifici stivali ad uso motociclistico. In the theory, you already learned that esistono means we have specific boots for motorbikes. So when they say we do not have specific boot for motorbikes, the answer, they are already giving you the answer, that the answer is already false.
Yeah, the answer is false.
So if you don't even need to finish reading, there are so many questions like that. So many. Do you understand me? Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's just
For instance, questions that talks about you don't have to keep the safety distance. You already know by law that you have to keep the safety distance. Doesn't matter who is behind you. Sorry, who is ahead of you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who is ahead of you. You still have to keep the safety distance. Doesn't matter the condition of the road. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You have to always keep the safety distance. Okay.
Yeah.
So when they bring questions like you don't have to keep the safety distance, or you are not an obligation to keep the safety distance, when questions start like this, immediately the answer is false. So there are so many questions like that. Va bene?
Bene.
Excellent. Well done.
So this alpinismo.
Oh, you want to know what is alpinismo?
Yeah. Because this pesca is like pesca is a fish. No, pesca is not fish.
Okay. Alpinismo is when people go on mountains. That's what we call alpinismo.
Okay.
So
And
going
pesca
on the
is
mountains
fish.
is alpinismo.
Okay.
Pesca is fishing. Going to fish.
That's it. I remember that one, fishing. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very good. Now, the reason why Italians use alpinismo is because the mountains of Italy are called Alpini.
Alpini. Okay.
Yes, le Alpi dell'Italia. That's how they call them. When you go to school, you know these things. That the Alpi dell'Italia is called the mountains of Italy. They are all joined together in one side.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is alpinismo. That's why they call them alpinismo. That's the only reason why. Okay, so 24 is absolutely false.
So yeah.
Very good. Wajdi, let's try Mr. Wajdi. Il segnale raffigurato consente il transito solo ai veicoli muniti di catene o pneumatici invernali.
The answer is vero.
Why is the answer vero?
On this road, only those who have shins or winter tires are allowed to transit on this road during winter. So that is why he's telling you. He said, solo ai veicoli muniti di catene o pneumatici invernali. Basta. The answer is vero.
Okay. That is correct. It is vero. And the reason I've been laughing here is because you people, do you remember some people were telling you people that whenever you see the word solo, the answer is false. So do you people remember that?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Very good. So now you know they were lying because they don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, they are lying.
Because
they are
the
saying
solo
that
is here.
90% of solo is fast.
So it is not just the word solo. The meaning of the word, according to the question, is what matters in Italy. English is different from Italy. So unless you know well Italy, trust me, you make many mistakes. Now, in this case, the answer is vero because the word solo, solamente, unico, soltanto, the meaning, general meaning is the same, but the meaning changes when you put them in a sentence. You know, we are learning Patente, but I'm also teaching Italian language for free. Okay? So you have to be careful whenever you see this solo. It's not every time that it is false. It is a lie. If they tell you that, tell them, Marvin says you are a liar. They don't know what you are teaching. Okay? Okay. Let's go for the number. I wanted to ask a question. This sign, what is the name of this sign, Madam Joy?
Obrigo.
If you say obligo, you have not said anything. No?
Auntie. Catene obrigo.
Okay, catena obligatorio. Very good. That is good. Excellent. Madam Edetutu, this sign, is it part of Panelli Integrativi? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's in the sign of indicative because it's indicating. Also, it's also indicating.
No, I said integrativi. Is it part of segnale di integrativi? Panelli integrativi, yes or no?
No, it's not. I don't really know.
Okay. It is not parts because this one is obligo and it is part of a group of sign which is segnale di, apart from being obligo, it's also part of another group of sign. Segnale di, let me see who remembers. Those on the comment section, you can write the name of that.
No?
No, there is a name we call them. Prescrizione, good.
Sì,
Segnale di
prescrizione.
prescrizione. Very good.
Thank you.
Prescrizione is the name. Perfect. Because obbligo, divieto and precedenza, they are part of segnale di prescrizione. Perfect. That is excellent. Okay, very good. So the 25, we know the answer is vero. 26. Le frecce direzionali in figura ci consentono di cambiare corsia se le strisce sono continue. So what is the answer here?
The answer is false.
Why?
Because it says the direction of the arrows in the figures allow us to change lane if the line are continuous. No. It is only when the line is discontinuous that we can change lane.
Kai,
But now
Kai.
that the line is continuous, we cannot change lane. You're already late. So this is why the answer is false.
Are you sure you're a student? Are you sure you're not a teacher?
Sir,
Are you sure you're a student? Are you sure you're not a teacher?
we are following your lead.
Yes, so we are following your leg. We are following your lead.
Yeah, but my leg. Good, good, good. That is correct. Well done. So 26, of course, it is falso because whenever the line is continuous, you cannot change lanes. Okay, unless it is discontinuous, just as he was saying. So 26 is falso. Excellent. Ed è 27. Lo spazio totale di arresto non dipende dalla velocità.
It's falso. It said the spazio totale. This
Total stopping distance.
it's falso. It depends on the velocity.
Yes, exactly.
It
It
depends on
depends
the
on it.
space. The space. The total space. The total stopping distance.
Yes.
The total stopping distance does not depend on the speed, which is falso. That's it.
Well done. It is falso because it depends on the speed. Because the faster you go, the longer it's going to take before when you start using the brake, the vehicle will stop. Okay. So that's why 27 is falso. Excellent. Number 28, Madam Joy. Gli specchi retrovisori devono essere regolati mentre il veicolo è in movimento.
Vero.
Why? And are you sure it is vero?
I'm not too sure because that movimento, because you have to regulate your side mirror before you start moving. But with this one that he said that in movimento, so I don't know if he's talking when you are going on the road. That's when
Yes,
you
he's talking
regulate it.
about when the vehicle is already moving.
So if to be that one is fast, so if it's moving, it's
Bravis.
fast. So
Very good. Exactly. So I like the way you taught it. So this is how you think through it, even at the exams. Whenever you are answering questions, please read the questions well and well again. Think through it again. Try to manifest the question again. Examine the question again. Scan it again before you answer. Because the exams room is going to be only you and the knowledge you have and your God. Okay, that's the only thing you are going to
thank you.
do. God bless you. So 28, of course, it is false because it says the back view mirror must be adjusted while the vehicle is already in motion or is already moving. It is false because it must be adjusted before the vehicle moves. Okay, so 28 is false. Very good. 29. E 32. Il segnale se e se necessario a dare la precedenza all'incrocio a 320 metri. And the answer is
The answer is fast, so the answer is fast, so because
Why?
it says this sign shown oblige only to slow down if necessary. Only to slow down if necessary, to give right of way at the junction at in 320 meters. But this sign here is telling you that in 320 meters, you need to stop and give right of way. But
Excellent.
this question is saying that only to relent and give right of way, that you should not stop. So that's what makes it faster.
Excellent. And that is correct. That's what makes it faster, because at 320 meters, you don't have to reduce your speed. Okay, you don't have to give precedence. You have to actually stop.
Yeah, stop.
That's what the sign is saying. So that's why the answer here is false. So excellent. Number 30, Mr. Washdi, it says il conducente coinvolto in un incidente stradale per la denunzia all'assicurazione può avvalersi dei appositi moduli prestampati forniti dalla propria assicurazione. Wasdi, illuminate us.
The answer is Vero.
Why?
Because the insurance company would give you a print form whereby you will report the accident to the insurance company. That is it. During when you have an accident on the way.
Yeah. Very good.
That's it.
Very good.
To
The
report
paper
an
he's
accident.
talking about is called Constatazione or the Amichevole. Okay, it's called the Amichevole, whereby you fill it. You and the person that are involved in the accident will choose a point or a part to fill, whether you are at fault or not. So it is absolutely vero. Okay, so he said the driver involved in a road accident can use the pre-printed form provided by his or her insurance company to report the accident to the insurance company. So it's absolutely vero. That is how you report the accident to the insurance company. God bless you all for joining, and also those who are commenting on the YouTube. I believe you have been a blessing. For those of you who are asking questions on how to join the class, now you can call me or send me a message and I will reply you. As you can see, we mean serious business here. We are not playing around. The patent is a serious thing. Don't waste time. Find somebody serious and learn with him. Master. So, Mr. Emmanuel, what do you have to say as we are concluding?
For me, all I have to say is that for those of us who are actually preparing for this exam, just like what Tisha Mawit said, we should put more effort. My performance today was not because I'm the best, but because I am putting more effort on this thing. So just like what you said, it is not our language. So if you are not ready to put more effort, trust me, you are not going to get this patente, because some of Tisha Mawit video, if you see the video, are up to 2 hours. But even when I am done watching the video, I will go back and watch the video until I am satisfied with what I am looking for. So if the rest of my students can actually apply this wisdom, then trust me, will do as what he's will do better. Just like what Tisha Mawudi is doing, just like what he's even saying that that some of us can teach, and that is nothing but the truth. So my encouragement to my fellow student is that if you truly want this patent, do as what Tisha Mawudi said. Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you. Madam Joy, what do you have for us as we are concluding?
Thank you for the teaching today, and thank you for the bros that also correct me for my mistake. Thank you so much. I so much appreciate. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. God bless you. Medeti too has a little problem with the network. She's watching us on YouTube. Okay, she's here. Okay. So Medeti too,
Yes,
what do
sir.
you have for us?
Thank you for giving me the courage to be able to explain because I can't believe that I can be explaining in Italian like this because to even speak with an Italian face to face, my io go many passes now talk. But the courage is there by the great teacher Mawis. Thank you so much,
Thank,
sir. We really
thank God.
appreciate it.
Bless you. Amen.
I will let you down. We are going to come home with zero error.
Absolutely.
We will not let you down. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very good. We were supposed to do 2 SCADA today, but we are doing only 1. You know, Teacher Marvin is very, very tired right now. I know some of you want to go and sleep also. So tomorrow is church. So you need to pray for some things.
No, some of us don't want to sleep yet too. Who wants to sleep? Adetutu, do you want
I'm
to
not
sleep?
sleeping. No, I'm not sleeping. If you don't have patente, you cannot sleep, my brother. What are you
Telling
sleeping
you.
for? You don't want to sleep.
I understand you. I understand you. That is good. You always have to be ready to learn more and more. I wanted to give you this information. I think I said it last time. Try as much as possible to do at least 10 exams quiz by yourself. I'm talking this one, I'm saying it for those who are ready for exams. So 10 SCADA on daily basis. 10 SCADA exams every day, 10. The mistakes you do, screenshot them. If you go through it and you can understand it, well. If you don't understand it, forward it to me. This one is those who have joined the private class, of course, I'm talking about, not to everyone. So that is how you can do it to help you a lot. But if you have not finished all the topics, don't go for Esame Ministeriale. Keep learning the topics. If not, you'll just be wasting time. Okay? Very good. So you people are trying to make me too much tired. So ci vediamo domani, okay? God bless you all.
God bless you too. Bye. Good night,
All
sir.
right,
Thank
teacher
you.
mommy.
Ciao,
All
ciao,
right,
ciao.
good night, everyone. I did
Good
to
night.
Joy and Ola and those who are watching from YouTube.
Yeah,
Good
good night
night,
to
everyone.
everyone.
No
Bye.
tell.